Welcome back to a brand new episode of Bloore and Mandalore. I'm your host, Jeremy Bloore, and today we're going to be talking about the latest release of the Tales series, Tales of the Underworld. Now, in this installation, it focused on two big characters, one being Asajj Ventress and the other being Cad Bane. I feel like both of the two storylines, being 3 episodes each, kind of gave us a little bit of an insight into the history of the characters, but none of them really dove too deep into what we wanted to see. I mean, what we kind of expected to see. I think it was, first of all, to give a little bit of a 1-minute review, I think the animation was incredible. I genuinely think there is such a strong argument for the future of Star Wars to really only be animation. I think ILM has really just been going in leaps and bounds lately. I mean, with the latest installation of the Bad Batch, and then we're also getting all the Tales series and everything like that. I mean, it would be so stupid to waste this actual beautiful source of artistic expression within this Star Wars universe, you know? I mean, I know we're seeing it with Maul Shadow Lord, which is a future series that's coming out. I am so keen for that one. But we're not going to be talking about that one today. Let's talk about Tales of the Underworld. And look, I found it a little bit underwhelming. I mean, I was so hyped going into it, and maybe that is the reason. Maybe that's one of the big reasons as to why I kind of didn't really enjoy it as much. I think I was a little more hypercritical this time. Starting off with the Asajj storylines, 3 episodes going in, it was when we started off straight away seeing her at the end of the book Dark Disciple. Now, Dark Disciple is a canon book. It's not Legends. It's a canon book which basically dove into the whole relationship between Asajj Ventress and Quinlan Vos and how, you know, they were starting the path and all that kind of stuff, and they kind of fell in love. And then it's a beautiful, beautiful story, and one that I'd really like to go into with you guys. But for now, the idea of that is everything that happened at the start of the first episode. Now, it started off beautifully. I mean, like, I think that really did bring my hopes up as well, because I'm seeing this. I mean, we start off with Night Sister Magic literally bringing her back from the dead, but at a cost. Her heart's desire. As much as she wants to be with Quinlan Vos, she can't be. She cannot be with Quinlan Vos because that is what her heart desires the most. That is who she loves the most. And it was kind of a little bit of a beautiful story to say, hey, you know what? As much as this character has gone through bad things and she's been on the separatist side, you know, the evil side for so long, you know, she's got that heart. She's a better person. She's got a lot of the nasty qualities that she absolutely had before, but there's nothing of substance where you could actually generate a negative storyline of her. I mean, generally, I don't really like Quinlan Vos. I think he's a little bit of a, you know, throw it around character. He doesn't really do too much. And then when he does, it's not really that impactful. But I think with those two, it was such a beautiful storyline. And to see Obi-Wan again was absolutely beautiful. I mean, we know the relationship between Obi-Wan and Quinlan Vos. It's been a little bit tumultuous. And you know, it's on screen and off screen. They haven't really been the best of friends. But to see Obi-Wan in this time with Quinlan Vos, I mean, like, oh my God, that also kind of got my hopes up a little bit. But, you know, so we're starting up and we're seeing this, and then we're dropped straight away into the world that Asajj has created outside of Quinlan Vos and the search for the Jedi. And it's been a boring one. I mean, all she's doing is she's sitting back in a quiet backwater planet, and she's a glorified security guard for this company that, I mean, for even this chick, I don't even know if it's a company, for this chick that's an absolute twat. I mean, like, she was so rude. At the moment she was able to give everyone up, she did it. I mean, like, come on. We hate her. And it kind of, you know, I think all of that first episode and all the rest of the episodes, it was kind of along a similar path to create a better view of Asajj Ventress. And I feel like it was just trying to make up for the fact that they introduced her in the Bad Batch, and everyone was kind of confused. I mean, even though canon-wise it works, absolutely it works, there's not a lot of, the majority of fans don't actually read the books. Yes, okay, a lot do. And I think a lot get confused with the Legends and the canon. And sometimes you just want to read a really good Star Wars book. And if that's Legends, it doesn't matter. And this one kind of fell under the radar just a little bit. I mean, Dark Disciple, even though it is a great, great novel, I feel like the storyline was just kind of a little bit mid. I mean, yes, it was a great story and everything. But in comparison to something, I mean, like the Thrawn series and everything. Yeah, I mean, like, I know exactly what one I'm going to be picking. So, what this one was kind of just a pathway for fans to be able to see the history of Asajj at the same time. But it didn't really give us much. It did introduce us to a brand new Jedi. And it's kind of like, how many more Jedi are going to be surviving in this world? I mean, like, did Order 66 fail that much? There was one question that was kind of ringing around my head for so long. Like, is this Caleb? And I mean, like, come on. I was ready for it. I was ready for her to be like, yeah, all right, Caleb, let's go. Or he turns out later, he's like, hey, by the way, I might like that green Twi'lek over there. Look, I don't know, but I feel like they were hinting at it so much, especially with the design. Like, I compared both designs together and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, it looked really similar. I don't know why they're adding so many more Jedi, because it's kind of just making it feel like the actual, I mean, Order 66 wasn't really that impactful. It's a tough line. It's a really, really tough line, because it's like, how do you introduce more Jedi that are on the outskirts, they've escaped and so on, whilst also keeping the narrative that the Empire was really, really scary and Order 66 was super impactful. I mean, yes, obviously it was super impactful, but it's like, if so many Jedi survived, how important is it really? We got a little bit of a glimpse at Asajj Ventress's yellow lightsaber. That is Connor from Beyond the Dune Seas favorite lightsaber color. Go message that in the chat. Go send them a little message about that and how much you love the yellow lightsaber, and specifically call out Connor for that one, because I think you'll like it. I think you'll really like it. I mean, the meaning behind the yellow lightsaber is that it's not necessarily lying within the light or the dark. It is a guardian of the Force, and it is something that is truly reminiscent of how Asajj is at the time. Yes, she's doing a couple of bad things. I mean, she's kicking people out of these places in not the nice way, not the Jedi way. She doesn't treat people like a Jedi would. She's actually said to this little Padawan about how he's too much of a Jedi. She's not the best person, but she's not a bad person. And what this one is it shows, even though all of the bad actions, I should say, that she does, there are really, really good aspects to her. Really, really good. I mean, like, you're seeing her save this child for no reason at all, giving him money to be like, get off this planet, sacrificing her life in order to show later on that the Jedi can be good and that she can make a turnaround. Anyone can turn around. It's a beautiful lesson. But I feel like it kind of, messed up a little bit. I mean, I do talk about this first episode a lot because I feel like it was really the only impactful one out of the Asajj series. I mean, yes, okay, we got introduced to a new Inquisitor. Oh my God, another Inquisitor that looks really, really cool. And then they just kill off straight away. Do we want that? I don't know. I mean, I feel like, again, it's the same thing with the Order 66. It's like, the more you bring in and I guess the more stupid they are, really. I mean, you're not really afraid of them anymore. You don't really think of them as a security force that should be feared. I mean, I personally don't. If I'm looking at some of the main characters, yeah, everyone's able to take it down. Now, I get, okay, sure, she struggled a little bit, but then a kid just came up and stabbed him in the back like he didn't sense that and he wasn't focusing at all. A little bit suspicious. Anyways, that was like a little bit of the end. It kind of made it feel like the Inquisitors are a bit of a joke, but I love the episode. I mean, still, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. But then we get on to episode 2, Friends, and I feel like this one kind of lacked a little bit. I think the character design was actually the peak of the episode. I mean, that robot, That looked like a mixture between Grievous, Huang, and then also Ultron. I mean, like, oh my God. This guy was sick. Actually sick. And I would really, really love a figurine of this one. I mean, he was kind of a badass. He even did the IG-11 move of like... I'd be confused. I mean, I'd be curious to see whether or not he was a repurposed IG droid. No. I mean, look... I feel like this episode was literally just showing that Asajj can be better and that the strength of the Jedi is their good morals, and it kind of really ended in just, yeah, right, I guess we're friends. You know, in a 3-episode series for this specific character, this one really felt like a filler. I mean, yes, okay, I loved looking inside the shield generator for the big Venator, like the big Star Destroyers and all that kind of stuff. It's like... I like that. I really, really like that. I mean, that was such a cool thing to be able to show us even more in depth in these massive vehicles that we have revered for so long. You know, I liked it, but at the same time, was it really worth it? Like, do I need to see... What is the Underworld part of all this? I mean, sure, maybe the characters kind of live in the Underworld, but, like, you're not really seeing the deep, dark depths of Coruscant. And maybe they hinted at it before with the characters, like, hey, check this out. Maybe you could learn something. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you know, you're just kicking that four-armed dude from Ben 10. You know what I mean? It's like there's not really anything impactful. This episode really kind of like... I don't know. It's kind of like a brush past, like, fuck, they had to put a filler in here to make sure that it was 6 episodes. Not like they didn't have any better ideas. Like, you could easily show that Asajj is a better person by doing what they did in Bad Batch. I mean, like, everyone knows that she's good. And if you're confused about how she became good, this isn't it again. So it's like, where are they going with this? Why are they doing this? Don't know. Then we get on to episode 3, One Warrior to Another. Now, we're going on with the same idea of, like, creating the stories from creating the titles from the quotes from the show. And I really, really like that one. Really, really like that one. It was cool. We got to see that old fart that's up there, and he's a separatist, and he was talking about how amazing Asajj was, and you got to see the young Jedi. I think his name is Troy or Tross. Anyways, it doesn't matter. You know, he's kind of unimportant. It doesn't really matter. I mean, maybe we'll see him in another one. I don't know. I mean, I don't really care. With this guy, I don't really care. So it's like, you know, so we're seeing all of this, and we're seeing the separatist, and oh my God, it's echoes of the past. Whoa. And then they're on a water. Ooh, they're in a place that struggles for water. Ooh, like Tatooine. Okay. And then they go out like another fucking filler episode, and it's just... Look, I mean, I think the most important part of this episode was the fact that it was about being a good Jedi. Like, there's nothing that you can substitute for a good Jedi like this Troy guy. And I liked that. I liked that because it showed the power of goodness in a very dark, dark world. You're the only good guy in a bad, bad world. But, you know, I mean, like... Was it necessary? Again, I don't know. I mean, the Asajj thing... It's just kind of like, what was the point? What was the actual point? I feel like you could have shown so many more characters. Like give us Grievous again. Give us Grievous. Give us Fennec Shand. I mean, like, Fennec Shand was a master assassin. Yeah, okay, sure, Asajj Ventress was. But, like, Fennec Shand going into the Underworld, fighting all these people. We saw her in Bad Batch as well. Give her one. Come on. Give us some Fennec Shand. Give us a bud. There's so many other people. There's actually so many other people that you could do. I don't know why they chose Asajj. I mean, like, yes, I like it, but what was the point? Then we get on to episode 4. Now, this is ramping up to the very first part of the Cad Bane side. And I honestly really, really loved it. I genuinely loved it. Like, okay, so it starts off with Cad Bane as a child, an itty-bitty boy. Oh, itty-bitty Cad Bane. And I thought that was kind of interesting, you know, because where do you go from this, right? We know at the end of the line, this guy is a big bad villain, a big bad dude, someone who will fuck anyone up. I mean, like, he's the quickest drawer in the galaxy. He is the baddest MFer to go around Star Wars. Genuinely. I mean, like, he's so cool. He even, like, outsmarted Mando. I mean, like, in Mando, I mean, not really in, kind of in Mando. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. He outsmarted Mando, and it was beautiful. I mean, yes, okay, obviously Mando has a Beskar armor, and he could do that, but doesn't really matter. He's a bad guy. Bad guy. He's taken down Jedi. Like, how many times do we have to see this guy fuck everyone up before we realize, oh, wait, whoa, maybe we shouldn't mess with this dude? So we know that's the history. That's the end goal. So where do you go? Well, they started off in a little bit of an interesting one because I kind of felt sorry for him. I mean, he is a street rat running around causing havoc and trying to make his way to just get the next meal. I thought that was an interesting choice, mainly because, I mean, far out. How do you not feel bad about that? How do you not feel bad about a guy that has taken down your favorite characters? Literally some of your favorite characters ever. Yes, obviously in the end, Boba Fett took him down. But like, how many Jedi has he taken down? How many of this have you taken down? So he's naturally going to be the baddest evil. But now I'm looking at it going, oh God, that sucks, dude. Like, you're here with your best friend. And it was really cool because it's like you have the light side, which is not Colby. Oh, I can't remember. I know Colby is Cad's name. What the fuck was that? So you had Cad Bane, and then you had his mate. I can't remember the name. Genuinely can't remember the name. I liked it. I really, really liked it. I like seeing the good and the bad. And it was kind of a cool progression to see them getting older, getting wiser, seeing that Cad was kind of delving down the bad path at an early age. And, his mate he was trying to do better. He was a little more disgusted by the evils. He was trying to do better for the community. He felt bad about stealing from people and doing bad things. Not like Cad. Now, there's another guy who's looking back. Now, we didn't know that it was Cad. I've got a hair. We didn't know it was Cad. There was a guy who was sitting up there with the Cad Bane hat. And I was like, oh my God, Cad Bane hat with a toothpick. And I'm like, oh, so we're just watching a random kid. And then this Cad Bane turns up and the guy starts speaking. I'm like, oh my God, that's not Cad Bane. Oh my God. So we got to see Cad Bane's mentor. We got to see Cad Bane as a child and his childhood best friend, who he inevitably killed. I mean, like, source every bit of darkness in the world into this guy, and there's no wonder why he's the baddest motherfucker in the planet. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't swear before. I've been swearing this whole time. So this one, I really liked it. I thought that was one of the best episodes of the series. Next one, episode 5, A Good Turn. This one is where they like ramped that cowboy, yeehaw! They ramped the cowboy right up to max. I mean, you're getting the whoosh, fucking cool. I mean, you got the marshal there going like, you're gonna have to be better with your friend. I don't know why he speaks like that, but it's like you're gonna have to take care of your friend. You know that because he's coming back for you. He's coming back. And he's just like, oh, because obviously his friend killed as a deputy. When Cad came back and he saw him, he was all happy. And then next thing you know, he killed Cad Bane's mentor, and Cad was like, "That's it, the one guy that I loved." And it was kind of funny because you see them being friends, and Cad's like, "This is my best friend. This was my friend, like my oldest friend. I love him so much. He brought his girlfriend along." Like, it's sad. It's really, really sad because I feel bad for him, dude. I feel bad, even though I know I shouldn't. I probably shouldn't. I mean, who really cares about him? Come on, really. Like, who really cares about a bad guy having bad things done to him? It's like, but it does kind of follow the same trajectory of, bullies are probably bullied down the line. So they're doing kind of reparations for it. This one was really interesting because we got to see Cad Bane having the marshals kind of, the noon, I was about to say one night stand. It's not that, you know what I mean? It's like the cowboy, like the quick draw competition. Anyway, so you're seeing that with the Marshal. And I mean, when the Marshal opened up his box, he's like, I was like, oh God, okay. So we saw Cad doing the fast draw for the first time. I mean, like, wow, that was really cool. But what I liked more was the human side of Cad. I mean, you're getting to see his emotions, something that you've never seen before. I mean, he's taking children. He is literally killing Jedi. I mean, he's doing the worst things in the galaxy for a buck. But he's a good guy here. He's a really good guy. And he's someone that I genuinely felt bad for because of that, you know? But we end the episode, the Marshal's dead, and Cad has been sent away to prison, but not forever. Because what happened was he surrendered his weapon, technically, by his girlfriend disarming him and throwing it at his mate. It was sad. It was sad because you're seeing everyone go against Cad. Like, why would you not be upset if your girlfriend literally handed you in to be like, I know they were going to kill you, so I had to save you. But now your honor's gone. For someone like him, where his honor is the most important part. Oh, whoa. Your honor's gone, buddy. It was interesting. But we get on to episode 6, and we've got one good deed. I was interested about this one good deed because I knew it wasn't going to be with Cad. He was angry. He was just coming out of jail. Everyone was fearful. Everyone told the Marshal, now obviously the Marshal, his old best friend, get out of town. He wants to see you. He wants to kill you. Get out. His men are literally meeting up at this certain point. Don't come here. I don't blame you for leaving. I mean, just don't die on us, right? And he goes, no, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. And in that way, he was so much more of a Jedi than even any of the Jedi that we saw in the Asajj Ventress lineup, you know. I think the last 3 episodes were definitely a lot more impactful. But then we get an actual banger of a cowboy episode. I mean, this one was, if there was that dial turned up to 100, he broke the dial and just, you've got the Western music. You've got, the space Western music. You've got the aura that Cad Bane is commanding at this time. I mean, like, he gets out and you're seeing the boots and it's like the spurs click, like ting, ting, ting. And he's walking and he's like, oh, everyone's running away. Oh, they're running away. They're hiding away in their little shacks and so on. And it's like, no, get away. Cad Bane's coming. Cad Bane's coming. Man. I mean, like, yeah, sure, Cad Bane has commanded aura before in the past, but this one was different. I felt the fear. I felt everything in there. And I mean, like, that is the benefit of good storytelling. If I'm feeling it at the same time as these people are, wow, this episode was good. I mean, like, this had to be a 10 out of 10, genuinely. It ended off with Cad Bane killing his old best friend and finding out that he has a son. But you know what he does? He leaves his son. Wow. I mean, I don't blame him for killing his mate that literally married his ex-girlfriend. What the fuck? What? And his ex-girlfriend was pregnant with Cad Bane's child at the time. She didn't say anything to him. I mean, I don't know how he didn't see it. He's literally like, that kid looked a spitting image of him. I mean, and he's blue compared to his mate who was green. I don't get it. I actually don't get it. I don't know how to say it. But it was kind of like, it was an interesting end. It was an interesting end because you see that Cad Bane is evil on his own accord. He chose this life. He chose to do it that way, and he chose to be the evil guy that we get to see on the screen purely by letting everyone go and only focusing on himself. After so many years of being let down by so many friends. I mean, I wouldn't say his old best mate was actually letting him down. I feel like he definitely did him a fucking solid. But, to let him down like that, all of these people put him in a position where I think evil was the only option. And I think that's the kind of backstory that we needed from Tales of the Underworld. That's the kind of thing that I wanted to see. And it was beautiful. I mean, out of if you're going to rank all of the Cad Bane episodes in one, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Actually, you know what? No, because you need a little bit of a lull, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. Genuinely, I would actually give it a 10 out of 10. I loved the Cad Bane side. If I was going to rank Asajj's one, I'd probably give it a 6. It was slow. It was nothing comparative, you know. So it's interesting. We'll see where it goes. We'll see what the next iteration is next year. It's been a hell of a time. I love this drop. I mean, it was kind of a little bit interesting because you're seeing what Star Wars is compared to Andor, and it really reminds you, like, oh, okay, we're watching Andor, and it's like, you know, even the long episodes. I love the long episodes. I felt like it wasn't enough. You know, basically the whole Tales of the Underworld. That's including the Sarge and the Cad Bane stuff together. That worked out to be about the same time as one episode, like 1.5 episodes of Andor. So it's like, yeah, you're getting a lot more out of it, and you can delve deeper into this. I like it. I like this breakup. I like having a something to binge. I love May the 4th. I hope that we have all of our amazing animation style that we've been getting in the past, the past couple of years. And Maul Shadow Lord is going to be the next one of these animation studios. I can't wait. I think it's going to be fucking amazing. I literally can't wait. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Because May the 4th as well, I might do a little bit of a shameless plug if you're seeing this and you haven't seen my other one. Go check out my vlog. I did a vlog where I went to the Star Wars Day in Pitt Street in Sydney. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I mean, like, I got a $36 Alibaba Jedi costume. And I went out there and I was like on the stage. Like they full on, like there was a Disney guy who ran up to me and was like, hey, can we get you on the stage? Please. And I was like, yeah, no worries. I was even featured in the actual like Star Wars AUNZ. I mean, like their full on page. Dream come true. So go check that one out. It was a lot of fun. It's a really short episode. I mean, like it's a short vlog. Don't worry. It's like 8 minutes or something like that. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. I'm going to be doing the Andor episode on Sunday. It'll be a Sunday night release. So I'll catch you guys there. I had to segment this a little bit because I wanted to give enough time for people to watch this one and then later on to watch the Andor. And you know, we're all going to have plenty of time to watch that. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one on Sunday. Love you. May the Force be with you all. And remember, this is the way.